everybody, welcome back to another complete magazine location guide here on Fallout 4. Today I'm going to be showing you guys where you can find all 10 copies of the US Covert Operations manuals. There are 10 of these in total, as you can see. Very plain and blank looking things right now, but all of these will make it permanently hard to detect you while you are sneaking. So each one you pick up will give you an extra little perk. So without further ado, let's get on with the guide. So for our first one, we are in the town of Lexington, pretty much facing the Super Duper Mart. As you can see, we're just down the road from it. There is the Super Duper Mart. Come down the road a little bit and head for this building right here. You'll see it's got like a little donut on the sign. It's right opposite the Red Rocket truck stop, as you can see. Head on into this little diner then, round the back of the counter and down the stairs. Keep going all the way down until you hit this door, and we're heading into Slocum Joe's basement. So from there, head down the stairs once again and into this elevator. Hit the elevator button and that'll take you down to a very lowest floor. From there, you're just going to follow the doors all the way down. Keep going down these corridors and just keep heading all the way straight to the end so you can't go any further. From there, turn right, turn left again through some more double doors, and then you want to go down the corridor on the right straight away into this big open room right here. Now I know that sounds quite confusing, but if you just follow exactly where I went, the first copy of US Covert Operations called Whistling in the Dark is sat right here on the desk. Issue number 2 is at the National Guard Training Yard, which is right here on the map. You're going to head straight into this and we're going to be going through a load of doors, so watch out, there are a load of ghouls and things like that around here. So head into the recruitment office and there is another ghoul. Let's take him out very quickly. Head into training office, all the way to the right hand side you'll see this little terminal. Open that up and it'll let you through this door. Now we're going to go through into like the outyard passageway, and then straight away you're going to go into the barracks. So we need to go through 3 sets of doors to actually get to this place. So from there, head down the hallway and head right up the stairs. Keep going to the very top and just keep going all the way to the end, through the double doors on your right, drop down a level and then head diagonally into this little cafeteria right here, and your copy of the Covert Operations manual is sat right here. So there is a local map reference, just because that was a bit confusing, but go ahead and pick your copy up, and this one's called Getting the Drop on Communists. Once again, you'll be permanently more difficult to detect while sneaking. Next, we are at the Revere Satellite Array. Now, as the name suggests, this is a huge array of satellites. You're going to be looking for the middle-ish one in this big place right here. I'll bring you up a local map reference, but you'll see it's quite tiny compared to the other towering structures near it. But you're going to be heading for this one just over here with this big blue ramp in it that goes all the way up to the top. There is a local map reference, so you can see exactly where it is. Top right of the map pretty much. You'll see this little brick shed outside as well. Once you see that, just head up the stairs opposite the entrance to that shed and just keep going all the way up. Now this place is littered with super mutants, so make sure you clear all them out, but climb all the way to the top of this and you'll see a little table, and your third copy of the Covert Operations is sat right here, and it just simply says looks better in black. The next place is a brilliant place to come to load up onto a lot of supplies, and it is at the Federal Ration Stockpile, which is at the pretty much middle west of the map, right here under Sunshine Tidings Co-op. So head through the door into the actual storage room, and like I said, it's a great place to come this. Just keep following all the way down, and when you hit this bottom area here, you'll be absolutely flooded with supplies. There's food, water, meds, ammo, all sorts of things down here, so make sure you come and just loot the hell out of it like I've already done. But keep going all the way to the very end of this place until you head through this final door and into some ruins. Keep going to the right hand side and you'll see this wooden ladder right here, which will take you onto a platform onto the next layer. In front of the settee, as you come up here, you'll see the next copy of the US Covert Operations called FACEPAINT Fundamentals. So go ahead and pick that up and you will become harder to detect once again while sneaking. The next place you should recognise pretty well because you come here as part of a story mission, and that is Fort Hagen. And in particular we are going to be heading for the elevator that takes us down to where you come out after killing Kellogg. Spoilers there, but we are well into the game now, so shouldn't really be many spoilers to a lot of people. But yeah, basically head onto the roof of Fort Hagen, and if you've already come out this way, you'll be able to get into this elevator. If not, you'll have to take the other roof entrance and make your way all the way down. But this elevator will bring you out near Kellogg's room, where you encounter Kellogg for the first time. We're basically going to be headed into that room and back out, so we're going to be retracing the steps where we first came here with Nick Valentine, run all the way down the hall, and you're going to head for where the armory is, and it's the room before the armory. There is the armory right there, and in the room to the right, just before you get to that armory, is your next operations manual, Squeaky Floorboard Sudden Death, which is on the bedside table as you come into this room. Next, we are at the very opposite side pretty much of the map to where we was in the previous one, and we're in the middle of the ocean at the Libertalia, which is like a raider's homemade fort kind of on the sea. So what you want to do here is just make your way across all the various boats and platforms that brings you to this big main shack. And just keep climbing your way all the way to the very top. It's quite a maze this, but you just want to head up all of these ladders until you see this ladder right here, which is next to a little opening cabin. Come to the right of that, and it's just basically on the end of like a gangway or a bridge, where you'll see a little chair on the end of it. You'll see this place from miles away, and you just want to be heading up to the right level where you can pick this up, called Bushes, Boxes and Beehives Camouflage Special. So like I said, quite a tricky place. It's absolutely full to the brim of raiders, and quite a maze, but once you work it out, it's right here on the map, not far from the very top of this big structure. On to number 7 then. This one's pretty easy. It is at the US Army Fort Strong. There it is on the map, east of the map, pretty much in the middle. You'll see it's near all of these places here, just on the end of the run to Boston Airport actually. So head into Fort Strong Armory, and then as soon as you get in here, head to the right hand side and open this door up right here, and then come back on yourself and head for the very corner room. You'll see like it's an office with US flags and everything like that in there, but you know, some kind of general's office or something like that. But your copy of the US Covert Operations is just simply sat on the desk. It's called Who Goes There. Very easy and quick to find, this one, so go ahead and pick that one up. So, second to last of the US Covert Operations, we're heading to the Federal Surveillance Center, K21B, which is right here. It's a very well hidden place. This is actually a shack in the middle of the glowing sea, with a little trapdoor in it. You'll see installation K21B right there. So go ahead and enter that, and this is like a huge underground base of operations kind of thing. So what you want to do here is keep making your way all the way through each and every door until you can get yourself basically to the very bottom floor. So there's a lot of stairs to take down. If you've got power armor or freefall armor on you as well, you could just simply jump off the sides, and we're just basically going to be heading for down there. There is the magazine in question on this like control panel, just simply sat there. There's also some power armor right under where I'm sat now for you to pick up if you want a free set of power armor as well. But there is the magazine sat just there. Not the soldiers you're looking for, is your 9th Covert Operations Manual. So on to number 10. Our last location can be found in one of two places really. It depends if you've already done the mission for it. If you haven't, it will be somewhere up here near Webby Savings and Loan, just down the road from Bunker Hill. If you've already done the mission, it's just here, but we're on the USS Constitution. It's that giant floating ship that it's been driven by the robots, so either where it is you can pick this up no matter what, so it doesn't matter where the ship is, you can get to it no matter what. So head into the top deck of the USS Constitution, and basically the last magazine is in the captain's quarters, which is just here. You'll see it looks a bit posher than everywhere else on the ship. Head into there. You will need to do the mission if you haven't done it already to actually get into the captain's quarters. But Urban Camouflage, your 10th magazine, is sat just on this coffee table right here. So there you go, guys, that is all 10 locations of the US Covert Operations magazines. Really hope you enjoyed this. Be sure to check the link in the description for the playlist for the rest of the magazine location guides. I've done them all now, that is every single magazine completely wrapped up. So be sure to check them out if you want to find the rest of them. Thank you for watching, everyone, and I will see you guys in the next one.